Hello everyone, hello, Cesare here with some more Tales of the Tempest. We're currently inside, Janna, the City of Dreams. No, Janna, where, I actually not 100% sure what we were doing. We met with the, Black Knights, who didn't know anything about, the Ninth Infern, so, our lead character here got suspicious, but essentially the plot so far is, our main character lived in the village of Fern. He and his friend Rubia were supposed to go to the forest, but when they were about to go to the forest, a man in gold armor showed up and was on the verge of death, saying he was attacked by monsters. The village then gets attacked by monsters, and your character's dad turns into a werewolf-type beast creature. Turns out humans hate these people, called Limorians. And one of the villagers reports them to the reports this incident to the church in Janna, who sends some inquisitors to come and take your dad away. But they're also searching for some item that the Knight in Gold had. The Knight in Gold happens to give that item to your main character, so now we're on the run. We headed through the Black Forest, met two other people, Tilkus and Forest. I know. And now we're in the capital of Janna, where we were gonna give that item to the Archduke, but the Archduke is sick and the people in the black armor were suspicious, so our main character was like, nah son, we ain't doing that. Now I'm not 100% where I need to go. This song's familiar? Yeah, I was thinking that too. There's quite a few songs in this that sound very, very familiar. The overworld theme sounds very familiar as well, which might just be Tales Fair, really. Not 100% certain where to go right now. I don't recall it ever saying where we had to go. But maybe there's a story so far type thing. I know we were supposed to find a way into the, what's this? A scene. Well now, Caius, how do we get into the cathedral? Forget about the details, let's just try the front door. What? Wait, Caius? Hey, Game Over. I don't believe this. Excuse me. What is it? Can we go inside the cathedral? Sanctuary is always open to public. You're welcome to go in. Great, thank you. Sometimes I wonder when they're like in like creating and like planning for this game, they're like, all right, so we need a church that they can only go into the front area, but the back areas where they do evil things, and people are like, oh, it's so brilliant, but haven't we done that before? And then they toss that guy out the window. Guys, join Game Over for a boss fight. Wow, it's huge. I really don't think we can count on my childhood memories. The door on the right is the only one that goes further into the cathedral, right? Stop, you aren't allowed to go any further. We've never seen a real Lycanth before. We hear you guys capture one, so we wanted to see it. Is there really one here? A number of Lycanth captured by the Inquisitors are held in the underground prison, but they're very dangerous. I can't let you inside. Now run along. I guess they won't just let us walk right in. There has to be another way. I just knew that Dad was okay. That guard didn't tell us much about the Lycanth or the prison. We'll just have to keep asking people about them. You, tell me about the Lycanth. Okay, she didn't tell me anything. She was useless. Let's save here, just... Oops, let's save here, just cause. Guys, what are you doing? Don't leave game over hanging. You aren't allowed beyond this point. Alright, game over. I'll join you. I'll join you for this boss fight. Oh, looks like Vector did too. There we go. I thought this old man was just wearing a hood. Not even a shirt, just a hood, but turns out he is actually wearing a shirt. Hey Mira, what are you doing? Hello, minicat. I heard you guys caught a lycanth recently. There was one that they bought from Fern not long ago. I heard he was executed the day he arrived. No way, was there even a trial? Apparently, this one was especially ferocious. Monsters like that don't deserve trials. No. Nah, I don't think they killed him right away. I think they're keeping them for some nefarious purpose. Dad, I'm sorry. I didn't make it in time. I couldn't save you. Caius, you can't let it get you down. If only I got to Janna sooner, I could have saved him. Caius, you shouldn't blame yourself. Caius, before we go meet up with the others, how about a little fresh air by the harbor? Sure. Guys, a wild sea dot appeared. What's interesting is I think Vector's the only person I know that has Seedot as his favorite Pokemon. We can't let you through here. His Majesty may not be living here, but that doesn't mean we can just let anyone inside. This is the King's Castle. It's not open to the public. It's so weird playing this because it doesn't actually have the capability to use like the D-stick. It's all D-pad. Hey, you there! What are you doing here? Huh? Oh, I think we may be lost. We've never been to the big city before, so we didn't know how to find the inn. Are you from Fern? Are you the ones with the delivery for the Archduke? Lord Albert Mueller has been searching for you. Allow us to escort you to the Black Knight Brigade barracks. Hold on, what do the Black Knights want from us? We have some questions regarding the events in Fern. The church just so happens to be searching for a boy and a girl from Fern as well. Damn, the Knights are after us now too! Rubia, run for it! Right. Didn't take us long to get. What? How'd they lose us? What's going on? Why didn't we just let them give the Archduke that stone? Why did we have to run? Something wasn't right. Their job is to keep people out, so it doesn't make sense that they were going to let us in. And they knew the church was after us. If we just go along with them, they might turn us over to the church. Wait, this way! Hurry, into the alley! What? Who are you? There's no time. Just come back here. The Black Knights are coming. How did they lose us? These are the worst nights ever. It looks like they're spreading out to search. We should be fine now. Thank you. Why did you save us? The ones after you were the Black Knights. Their job is to protect Janna. But a lot of people have been troubled by their heavy-handed methods. You're a priestess. Are you sure it's okay to save us? I do have a name, you know. We haven't told us yet, so. I'm Arya. Arya Ekberg. Would you mind telling me your names? Not at all. I'm Rubia, this is Caius. Nice to meet you, Caius. Rubia. So why were you being chased? Well, it's kind of complicated. You don't have to tell me if you don't want to, just be careful while in the city. Alright, there's just one thing I want to ask you. What is it? I hope I have an answer for you. How much do you know about what the church is up to? Is it true a lycanth from Fern was executed? You mean the one they brought here recently? I heard he was executed, yes. I can't attest to it personally, though. The dad really is dead. Dad? That lycanth was your father? He wasn't my real dad, but he's the one who raised me. I see. I'm very sorry to hear that. The lycanth hunt has only intensified as of late. You two should get out of Janna as soon as possible. Were the masked inquisitors the ones who brought the lycanth here? Rami and Lucius were the ones who returned from Fern. Why do you ask? No reason. I was just curious. Why is the church hunting lycanth? I can only guess it's because humans fear the lycanth, the Lemornians. That's ridiculous. Humans are the ones making Lemornians suffer. Yes, you're exactly right. The last few years, His Holiness has ordered more effort to be put into the lycanth hunt. The Pope did? His Holiness is well respected. I don't know what his reason was for doing so, but I'm sure he must have had a good one. I can't believe it. Whatever his reason was, Caius' father and my parents are dead because of it. I don't see any sign of the Black Knights. It should be safe to return to the inn. Thanks for saving us earlier, really. You're quite welcome. Be careful out there. We will. Alright. So, the fact that the Black Knight, no, not the Black Knight, that the Pope is intensifying the search for the, lycanth tells me that he does in fact have some nefarious purpose for wanting them, and the timetable on that just sped up, or is near, and he's getting impatient or something like that. We shall have to see, though. So I'm well equipped, I think. I got all the gear I need. I still gotta put some more gear on to Tilkus and Forest when I get them back, because I'm sure I will. Were you about to learn any more about, or were you able to learn any more about what we discussed last time? Yeah, it's definitely still there. That it's still in its original state. Yeah, it's not completely untouched, but the harbor and cathedral should be just like you remember. Thanks. Here's the money. I suppose that settles it. It seems luck is on our side, but the danger isn't the same now as it always was. Unfortunately, we don't have a choice. We have to sneak in and uncover the truth. It seems undeniable the monsters in Senshibia were a result of the church's precepts. In other words, their magic. Indeed. Why would he need to, clarify what the precepts were for Forest? I don't think such large-scale precepts have been invoked since the Beast War. That would also lend some credence to the theory that Senshibia was invaded. The snowfall during summer was probably a result of the very same precepts. The atmospheric temperature may have fallen as a result. Precepts typically draw energy from the heat in the air. Given the situation, perhaps summoning the monsters was only a side effect of the precepts. It's also possible they wanted to sabotage Senshibia's agriculture. It's certainly possible. Considering the Archduke, known for his neutrality, mysteriously fell ill at the same time our country was invaded, there's no question something is amiss. Either way, we need to get to the root of the problem. There's no time to waste. Hey, you two. What are you snooping around about the church for? I'm afraid I haven't the slightest idea what you're referring to. Are you sure we're the ones you want? We just arrived from the countryside. This is the first time we've ever been to such a big city. We did want to visit the cathedral while we were here, sure, but we already know you were snooping around. You better come with us and answer a few questions. Damn that informant! He sold us out to the church. There's just no trust in these big city folks. You said it. Lord Tokus, what should we do? If you resist, we'll have no choice but to bring you in by force. Don't make this difficult. It's alright, but I'm afraid I have a prior engagement. Arrest will have to wait. Forrest, change of plans. We're getting out of here. Please, leave them to me. What are you talking about? I can't just leave you here. If we're both captured here, all of this was for naught. Please go. Look at his back. It's a Sanctus. He's a Lycan. What? Surround it. Forgive me, Forrest. Please be okay. Hey, Tokus. I'll explain later. For now, run. What happened? Where's Forrest? Forrest allowed himself to be captured by the warrior priest so I could escape. What? Isn't that really bad? Indeed. It means the church knows we were investigating them. No doubt they'll hand him over to the church to be executed as well. Executed just for investigating the church? We kept it from you two, but... Forrest is a Lemonian. He was found out when he was captured. I like how the compass keeps shifting its direction every time the camera changes which way it's looking. Forrest is a Lemonian? I had a feeling. That's... You heard about the Janna incident yet, right? He was one of the group of 8 Lemonians that was supposed to be executed, but he made it out alive. Are you serious? Forrest was a survivor of the Janna incident? Indeed. He escaped Janna and was pursued by the warrior priests and knights until he fled to Shibia. Of course, the church announced they had all but been executed to preserve its honor. Why would he come back to Janna after something like that? He volunteered to guide me to Janna. He came of his own volition? I think maybe he wanted to lay the past to rest, to finish what he started 14 years ago, and to come to terms with his own mistakes. But how are we supposed to save him now that the church has him? My luck hasn't run out just yet. We're gonna use Forrest's strategy. What was his strategy? After the Janna incident, Forrest escaped the cathedral through the sewers. The same incomplete pipeline he used should still be there. We'll make our way through there. I'm not gonna let them execute Forrest too. We'll have to save him no matter what. What do you mean by two? Did you learn something about your father? A priest said he was executed immediately upon arrival at the cathedral. Unbelievable. Without even putting him on trial. This is wrong. Dad didn't do anything wrong. I'm not gonna let the people who did this get away with it. Okay, then let's not waste any time. Let's wait for night and sneak in under the cover of darkness. It's night. Okay. Okay. Accessories for him. Let's save that game. Anyway, game over. How are you doing? How was your weekend? You guys fought the King of Puppets and lost? I mean, that sounds crazy. The King of Puppets a bit of an asshole. Better. Hi, Mira. Are you annoyed that Dad keeps making loud sounds? Hi, pretty cat. Sorry, guys. Okay, let me explain. First, we need to make our way to the harbor. There should be an entrance to the sewer system there. We'll use the sewers to reach the cathedral dungeon. Got all that? Alright, let's go to this side of the road. There's clearly nobody will be on the right side of the road. People definitely only hang out on the left side. What's so bad about this? Seems fine so far? I mean, yeah, it seems fine to me. Everything I've read about this game is that it was terrible and designed using, or it's got horrible coding in the backline and all that. This is unexpected. What brings you here? Who is this? What is a priestess doing in a place like this? This is Arya. She saved us back when the Black Knights were after us. She's with the church, but you can trust her. Okay, if you say so, guys, I'll trust your judgment. Arya, my name is Tilkus. I come from Senshibia. There must be something wrong with me, distrusting such a beautiful lady. Do forgive me. Oh, thank you. I'm sure you must have a very good reason for being here. If there's anything at all I can do to help, please let me know. One of our friends was captured. Friend? I know there was a Lemonian brought to the cathedral not long ago. That has to be Forrest. Kai has told me the man who raised him was Lemonian, and now one of his friends has been captured as well. If nothing is done, he will no doubt be executed before long. Executed? But what about his trial? The trial is just for show. Captured Lemonians are executed without exception. How can that happen? This is also messed up. I agree. It's not right. Come with me. Where to? The harbor sewers are connected to the cathedral dungeon. That was how Forrest escaped. But if you knew about the sewers, won't the warrior priest be guarding them? No, most of the clergy have no idea they even exist. And even if they do know of them, few would ever enter them. Okay, looks like we'll just have to trust you. We had intended to use this right either way. I'm really glad you're willing to help us, but why are you doing it? You're a priestess. Isn't helping us kind of bad? You're probably right, but I can't just continue standing by knowing an innocent Lemonian is going to be killed. But on top of that, any friend of yours is a friend of mine. Don't fall behind now. Thanks. Alright, join the party. Okay. I knew we were going to go in there. I wonder if I can leave and go buy her a new piece of equipment, though I'm pretty sure the equipment that was for sale is probably not as good as what she has anyway, so... This is an old sewer system. It's connected to the cathedral dungeon. Then this will take us straight to the cathedral, right? There's a reason that no one needs to defend this passage, but I doubt anything I say is about the danger is going to stop you. We're going no matter how dangerous it is. We won't abandon a friend. So far, I can tell you, it doesn't have anything that the other Tales games have, so far. In that we don't have any, like, summons, no mentions of, like, Undine or Volt or anything like that. And its battle system is a little different, but they did use it in another Tales game, so... What's wrong? There's something here. Here it comes! That's one of these little fucks. And it does have Heartless from Kingdom Hearts. Not really, but they do look a little like them. Ow. You're not really a big fan of Tales. I mean, yeah, you gotta kind of be a fan of it, I suppose. So it uses the lane system, essentially. There's 3 lanes here, and you fight along those 3 lanes. Yeah, it's an interesting system. I don't dislike it. I am actually... I can't say I'm a big fan of it yet, but I don't dislike it. It's interesting. The same monsters that appeared in Senshibia. Now I see there's no need to defend this passage. These creatures, in spots, recently appeared in Janna. I never imagined that they had appeared in your country as well. They usually lurk here, but they sometimes escape and attack people in the city. There are too many of them for the warrior priests or knights to handle alone. But you've been visiting such a dangerous place alone? They can't escape from the sewers without passing through the cathedral itself, but the harbor side is completely unprotected. I took it upon myself to eliminate any spots that attempt to reach the harbor. I just wanted to prevent any more innocent bystanders from becoming victims. That much, at least, I could manage alone. You're strong. How rude! Do I look like an ogre to you? Well, how's it rude to call someone strong? Inner strength, of course. Inner strength. Ari obtained a new title, Unseen Savior. Makes it a little more organized. I don't know about that, but it definitely, proof that you are a priestess from Janna Cathedral. Proof that you waged a secret war against the spots. EP plus 10 and intelligence plus 10. Okay, that's a dead end. But yeah, I like it. It's interesting. Oh, and in order to do like the advanced arts in this, you have to like chain them together, and then the second hit does like takes like a ton of TP. It's so far I've not found a very good reason to actually use them. Because they're just way too expensive and their damage does not make them worth it. Not yet, anyway. Maybe when I get some better like, equipment or higher, like gear, or way to half the cost of them. Its system also lets you physically protect your caster. That's a very good point. So I was reading about it when I read that, because Tales of Rebirth also has this system, also a game that we never got released over here. This is a fan translation if you didn't know. And it's supposed to have a... the other game that uses this is Tales of Rebirth, and it also... it was made by the mainline Tales game people, I think? Whereas this one wasn't? Or maybe they both were. Overall, leveling in the game hasn't been very difficult. Like, you need very little EXP. It feels like. That is definitely something I've noticed. That is definitely something I noticed over the course of playing the other games, is that protecting the casters can be a fucking pain in the ass because you can't see what's going on. So if you've watched all of the lanes, you should... Oh shit. No, attack this one. Thank you. Oh, okay. That was a bit delayed on that. My only real complaint about the game so far is a lot of spells in that cost way too much TP. Like Eruption is like 19 or something, 20, and she only has a little over 100. Well, probably closer to 200 now, but... it's a good system. I do appreciate like that background water noise isn't especially overpowering like it is in Tales of Symphonia. Oh, I like how I jump lanes and he still fucked me with his ability. Yeah, hit 3 of them at once. Oh, is this a red? 11-hit combo. Focus gained a level. But yeah, ultimately, so far, I don't hate this game. Like, coding-wise, it might be considered bad or whatever, but like from a gameplay perspective, it seems fine. So maybe it like gets bad later on. Dude, why is this guy just fucking wrecking my shit with spells? Dude, what is your problem? Focus is like, I'm just gonna go over here and fight this one with you instead of stopping this one from casting. Hey, jump back here for a boss fight. I'm gonna use one of those apple gels so it stops discarding all of them. Wait, I never did look into the cooking menu. Maybe I can already make hamburger? What the heck? You get 15% HP, 5% TP. Cool. 5% TP, 35% resistance. Making Yaki so. I mean, the game already won. Like, it lets me make hamburgers right off the bat. Heck yeah. One complaint I have about this game is it's not a lot of treasure chests. Can't believe Vector got 14,000 people to join the boss battle. Kind of cheating to use your stream audience. 14,000 is still on the low side though. Okay. My own character jumps back at the end of his combo for some fucking reason. It keeps jumping into enemy spells. It's kind of annoying. That one just got bullied at the end though. Like when there's one left, it's not a problem. The encounter rating this is kind of high. Hey Chocobo, welcome. Lucas, what are you doing? You're doing good so far. Made a huge amount of progress yesterday, so... Oh, Aria learned Stalagmite. Today we're not making insignificant progress at least, so... You're supposed to guess first aid. Kilkus, what are you doing? That's my only complaint. Okay, one of my other complaints about this is your partners, like the casters, tend to do something, which is great, but the other fucking melee runs around like an idiot, not doing something most of the time. Which is kind of irritating. Like he has no reason to back off, but he keeps doing it. Alright, hang on guys, we're gonna take a quick break and then we'll come back and finish exploring the sewers. Don't go anywhere, we got more Tales of the Tempest for you.